Okay, first off, hi, good morning, I love you. Secondly, Tana Mongeau is a monster. Let's fucking talk about it. All right, so I'm realizing that I have been carrying around, it's 5 years later, since TanaCon. And I've been carrying around the responsibility that I'm to blame, I guess, for TanaCon. And I want to talk about in this video how it affected my self-worth. So I don't really know where to begin, but I do know that shit wasn't okay. Yeah, this seems harder than I thought it would be. I was feeling very angry this morning and just able to flow. Now I have the camera on and I am having trouble. So I was a kid, right? When TanaCon happened, I was 22. I think I was 22. Yeah, 22-ish, 21, 22. Young, really young. Okay, so I had looked up to Tana my entire career, right? And Bella Thorne is someone I watched on Disney Channel when I was a kid. And so the best way to explain to you what happened to my inner child during TanaCon and all of this madness was to give you the analogy that imagine you were building a project, school project for your parents, and you thought that they would see your work and be proud of you and say, good job, thank you for trying, Instead, that person that you looked up to lit your project on fire and told you to kill yourself. But TanaCon destroyed my self-worth. And the internet, the entire internet destroyed my self-worth. They told me to kill myself every day. To this day, I still receive comments on social media saying, kill yourself, scammer. I did not scam anyone. I did not scam a single person. And I keep wanting to visit the past because it destroyed me. When the entire world tells you to kill yourself over and 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 over, your subconscious believes that you're not worthy to be alive. After TanaCon happened, I had no self-worth at all. Nothing. I believed that I was not worthy of life. I was not worthy of love. I had no will to live. This led me down a very, very dark path of trying to prove that I was worthy of love to both myself and the world, abusing prescription drugs like Adderall literally every day as fast as I could eat them to just stay alive and try to work to prove that someone would see that I'm worthy of love. And honestly, it was dark as fuck. And I was just a kid. And it's taken me years to build up from it and get the strength to even make this video, right? Tana and I were friends before TanaCon happened. And frankly, I tried my best. I was a kid, and the entire world told me to kill myself. And so when I think about how did TanaCon or the internet or being canceled affect me, it destroyed me. And I can look at it now 5 years later after I built a career in it, but I didn't even have the resources to get help. After TanaCon, I went through bankruptcy, right? Lost everything. Yes, I know in the Shane Dawson videos, I was literally saying, I'm gonna lose my house, I'm gonna lose everything. Nope, I did. Lost my career, lost everything. Wasn't really a joke, and had no support system outside of my family, but they don't know how to deal with that stuff, and my friends, they didn't know how to deal with that trauma. I couldn't afford therapy. I had no resources. And to tell another human being to kill themselves over a mistake is so fucked up. Looking at it now, fuck you people for telling another human being to kill themselves over a mistake. I could not even go to Starbucks without getting a drink thrown in my face. That literally happened. And I was trying out of the best intentions, right? And I guess I want to put this out there to just put it out and never look at it again, because for some reason, this feels like something I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I've never really talked about it in a public way. I mean, maybe I have, right? But then not really. And I think I want to talk about how the internet destroyed me. Because I was a 22-year-old kid who had looked up to Tana my entire career, looked up to Bella Thorne my entire childhood, looked up to these big creators that I was finally getting to work with, and due to mistakes and some shit that was out of my control, yes, I acknowledge I made mistakes. I do acknowledge that, and I'm sorry to anyone that was affected by my mistakes, but the reaction was not proportionate to the level of mistake that I made, right? I did not intentionally steal anyone's money. All of that was refunded as best as I could. I filed bankruptcy because I was 22 years old, betting everything that I had on Tana's dream, on my dream, and trying my best to make it happen. Most of you people are too fucking scared to do anything with your fucking life. I tried and then got crucified. And then to compound it, when I needed help, right, and reached out to Dr. Phil, it was compounded again because I was crucified on national television. Again, instead of someone offering me love and support, it was just, this is why you're wrong, this is why you're bad, this is why you're wrong. I believed that for so fucking long. I got no grace, I got no space, I got no humanity given to me. And how dare you, internet, think that you can take another human being's humanity from them? It destroyed me for years. I could not move out of my bed. I could not work. I could not breathe. I could not see light, love, anything. Because everywhere I looked, the entire world told me that I was not okay to exist, which is already hard enough. as a young gay man, right? It was already hard enough. I had already done it once in my life where the whole world told me it wasn't okay to be me. Then it happened again in front of the world. And instead of being recognized for the effort or for trying to make someone else's dreams come true, trying. Most of you bitches don't even fucking try, but I tried. And instead of getting any sort of love and support, I was crucified. And I had like 3 friends reach out in the entire time, right, of the 5-year span. I had like 3 friends offer me support or love or whatever. And I learned that I couldn't count on anyone but my fucking self. Yup. And surprise, that's probably the lesson in all of this. You can't really count on anyone but your fucking self. I shouldn't have been astonished. And frankly, thank you, because boy, have you unleashed my confidence. The power and strength that it takes to rebuild yourself after being canceled by the entire internet. And for the record, Tana, not canceled. Frankly, she took my pain, my trauma, and monetized it on a podcast called Canceled. How is she canceled? She's literally still lived her life. I, on the other hand, had a very hard time signing clients, had a very hard time executing deals. My entire business, everything that I had built at that point, gone. So if anyone was canceled, it was me. And Tana used her massive platform and her massive audience and her massive influence over all the people of the internet to make them believe that I acted with malicious intent or ill will and took my voice away. Oh boy, did Tana try to take my voice away. And let me tell you, I fucking found it and it will not go away again. You know, I feel that I have to heal myself, but it requires intense strength. And I'm grateful for the people that stuck around me, incredible, beautiful people that are allowing me to see myself again and helping me pick back up the pieces, because I know all you people are like, he's still talking about TanaCon 5 years ago or 5 years later, only because like I have no other choice, only because no one was there for me or understood me except me. And so I'm learning that like I have to be that for myself. And I'm learning that like I'm the shit. The amount of strength and the amount of like love and power and endurance and perseverance and dedication one must have to be able to pick themselves back up after being canceled on a global scale, bitch. I could not even open, like I literally could not open news articles without seeing my face. You are evil, you're a scammer, you're all this. People, my contacts at Instagram, like my contacts at TikTok, everyone in the industry that I had built, which for the record, I was pioneering the digital space. Pioneering. I was working with the biggest creators, doing national tours, biggest brand deals, designing shoe for Nike, Coca-Cola, Burger King. I was on top of the world, frankly. And to be knocked off of that was humbling, sure, and I needed it, yeah. But I did not need to be told to kill myself. And I think the universe probably taught me a lesson, right? In saying, let's humble you because you're getting too big for your britches. And I clearly was, right? I thought I could handle an event with 20,000 people at the age of 22, and I wasn't prepared for it. But honestly, if you look deeper, all I really wanted to do was make Tana happy. All I really wanted to do was make Tana proud and show that she could love me and trust me and believe in me, and that someone would do that. Someone would see me, and someone like Tana could see me. Because when I was a kid, no one saw me. That's one of the reasons I left and moved to LA, because I wanted to build a world where people saw me for who I am. The strength, the power, the love, the charisma, the energy, the creativity, the me that I am. And I tried. And I did a good job for the first couple of years living in LA. I did a pretty good job. There was a couple little things here and there, but I was young, making mistakes, and I forgive myself. And I hope you guys forgive me, because also I'm sorry. You know, I'm even sorry for the person that like you experienced up until now, because I was still fucked up from TanaCon. Anyways, I was on top of the world, and just like it was one, I guess I was acting from false narrative or something, right? I was doing it because I wanted to make Tana happy and proud. And that was really, I was trying to chase my dreams and chase her dreams. And yeah, I overshot, but I was a kid and I was trying. And again, most of you would never try. And I bet it all, as they say. I put it all. And that's how you grow. That's how you learn. That's how you become more successful, because had it worked, it would have been great. I mean, now I know that if it would have worked, I would have ended up in bed with an evil monster named Tana. But I bet it all on myself, and it didn't work out. And, you know, in a time when something like that happens, you want to be met with like compassion and understanding and love and support, right? You've just lost everything that you thought you needed, or you just lost everything you've been working for. And instead, I was met with more hate and comments because of Tana's influence than imaginable. To this day, I cannot go. Like, I still am on the internet posting, and every comment is about TanaCon. I am so much more than that. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I'm caring. I'm like wise. I'm empathetic. I'm active. I'm like amazing. And it's taken me a long time to know that about myself. Picking myself up from complete darkness, drug addiction, right? Because the internet took everything away from me. It stripped me down and made me not know who I was. When everything in the world is literally telling you, kill yourself, you're evil, you're a monster, you fucking believe it. You believe it. There is nowhere I looked did I see light or love. And not because it wasn't in my life, I'm sure that it was. I just couldn't see it because everything told me you're evil. You're evil for trying, you're evil for making a decision, you're evil for this. I could not make decisions after that. I had the inability to make decisions at all. You couldn't even ask what I wanted to wear because I thought the second I make a decision, I'm going to be punished and canceled for it. Issues with traveling. Like, it fucked me up so bad. I could not get on a plane. I could not pack a suitcase. I could not make any decision because I believed that it was going to be the wrong one because the internet told me it was wrong. Because everything that I saw around me told me. The reticular activating system, which reaffirms your beliefs, kept showing me all the things that were evil in my life. Everything that was wrong with me. Everything that people thought was me. And then you go to Dr. Phil, of course, and you're like, I need help. And they just tell you that you're evil. Again, on national television. Fucked up. Not, hey buddy, you made some mistakes. Here you go. Let's get you some help. Let's fix you or help you. See something a little differently. I think at some point it was a wake-up call for me. But ultimately, Tana destroyed my humanity because she threw me under the bus. Instead of picking me up and being like, hey, we fucked up, guys. This is our plan, Michael. You know, let's try to figure it out. We're in this together. I know you tried your best. Whatever the fuck. It was complete and utter scapegoat. I was literally the one made to carry the entire weight of the entire thing. And fuck you, Tana. But also, low-key, I want to say thank you because it is making me strong as fuck. You put the entire thing on me. You put the entire internet's hate on me. You put the entire negative human experience on me at a very young age. And it's taken me 5 years to start to look at the other side and be like, wow, not only was that fucked up and monstrous, and girl, is karma a bitch? Because you will get it. It will come back to you. But also thank you because I'm learning that like I can go through that and still come out strong and beautiful and caring and full of love and light. Also, I never gave up during all of this time to show you how strong I am. I built multiple six-figure businesses while still being canceled, while still not seeing a reason to live, while still not seeing light. Imagine what I can do with joy and power and love and light and softness and like compassion. And you bitches in the internet didn't give it to me, so I'm gonna give it to myself because you chose to believe a monster. You chose to believe Tana Mongeau, who played ya. She played ya and she played me. And people with the power and authority to do better could have, but they didn't. Shane tried, right? He took us to dinner and tried to get us to like fix things. It didn't work. Bella Thorne could have done more, I'm sure, but again, it felt like toxic radioactive waste. So, she distanced herself. And the entire industry distanced themselves from me for a while. But I never gave up. I still pushed hard to work with influencers and clients and brand deals, and I still continued to. You can look at my work online and see that like, my recent work included meeting major celebrities, A-list celebrities, and doing compassion charity projects. And I still manage many creators. Because why? I never gave up. I never gave up on myself and my heart and my love, even though it was so hard. And as I'm coming up on the other side, I'm just learning to look back and I want to share the experience of like, I was destroyed by Tana Mongeau and I was destroyed by the internet. There was no humanity left, right? Because every single one of you told me to kill myself. Every single one of you told me I was unworthy of love. It was wrong for me to try. It was wrong for me to be a human. It was wrong for me to bet on myself. It was wrong for me to do this. And it fucked me up for about 5 years, at least. And I'm still fucked. Frankly, I'm still healing. But like, it screwed me up, And I think that like, I wanted more from the world. And I wanted more from like the human experience. But now I'm going to be able to offer so much more love and compassion to people because I've been through the fucking ringer. There's nothing I haven't been through. 2 bankruptcies, not just one from TanaCon, but 2, because I was still a mess after TanaCon happened, that I was like, my trauma and my issues were like coming up in my business, and that caused another bankruptcy. I was addicted to drugs, prescription stimulants, in order to like continue to work and chase love and chase money and chase validation and continue to live, right? I've been to the lowest parts of myself. I have no reason to live. I had no reason to exist. And now I will never let that happen to anyone else. I literally want to make the world a better place. I want to show people that it's better out there. And I think it's just been really, really hard for me. And I've been really misunderstood. And I'm learning to not give a fuck because the only opinion that matters is yours and about yourself because it's the only one that determines your reality. And so you cannot look at everyone else. But I would not wish what I went through on my worst enemies. It was fucking insane. It was soul destroying. And in a time in which I thought someone would reach out to me and give me humanity, they didn't. No one did. I had like 1 or 2 good friends that entire time who continued to love me. And because of them, I started to find the light. I started to find love again because if they could see it, maybe I could see it in myself. But like, you have no idea what it feels like to have the entire internet tell you to kill yourself and that you're not worthy of love or you're not worthy of life or you're not worthy of being. Not just 1 or 2 people, the entire internet. And not just the entire internet, everyone from your old high school, your hometown, major news outlets. Like, I was just trying my best and I made some mistakes and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I'm sorry that I tried. I'm sorry that I gave it a shot. I'm sorry that I bet on myself. I'm sorry that I played too much, played too big. I understood that that makes you sad or that makes you, I don't know, feel some type of way. But I'm done. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. And I'm done looking in the past. I'm ready to let it go. I think I just wanted to share with the world how fucked up it is and how fucked up you have to be, Tana Mongeau, to make another human being completely erase their self-worth and identity. Not once in the past 5 years have you reached out to me and said, I'm sorry for throwing you under the bus. I hope you're okay. We should talk. Not once have you ever tried to make it better for me. And of course, why would you? Because I'm just dispensable to you, right? I'm just something you can throw away and capitalize off of because you have a bigger platform. Not okay, girl. Not okay. And it's not okay to all you little internet trolls that attacked me for years because you can't look at your own life and take stock. So you want to attack someone else for trying. You want to attack someone else for being. And that behavior destroyed me. I reclaim the trauma and like the pain. I reclaim my power from that shit because it destroyed me. I literally saw no reason to get up. So as soon as I would awaken myself, pop an Adderall, work for 5 years, addicted to drugs, pushing myself through the pain to get myself better. I didn't even have the money to stop. I didn't have the resources like you, Tana, to stop and take stock and heal even. And it's not like I haven't tried. When you don't have the resources, you don't know how. So I guess I'm learning to self-heal, and getting in the gym took a lot of healing power for me, right? I've lost over 80 pounds and rebuilt my confidence, rebuilt my body, my mind, my spirit, my belief system, but not through adversity, through trying constantly and consistently every day to find the best pieces of me, to pick up my power, to pick up my ambition, to pick up my love, my light, and turn it into action, I guess. And I just wanted to come on here today and talk to you about the way that like your comments, your language, your action has consequences. You think your comment on Instagram doesn't affect someone? It has power. It does. Somewhere out there in the world, people are reading that comment. It might be me on the other end when I'm depressed or sad and you're telling me to kill myself and it makes it 20 times darker. Or it might be someone else. You have no idea what other people are going through, and you have got to stop doing that. I feel like I might have been one of the first people to be canceled like that in the midst of cancel culture because I've never seen it that bad ever again. Like I've never seen someone else's pain be turned into a meme in that way outside of like Billy McFarland, right? But like with Firefest, he committed wire fraud. I didn't do anything fraudulent. I know you guys think whatever the fuck you want to think because Tana told you that's true. It's not. Look it up, right? Like actually research it. Think for your fucking selves and see that like I filed bankruptcy. I can't just take your money, right? You understand that like I lost my house. I lost my friends. I lost my career. I lost all my savings. I lost my car. I lost everything in that moment. And yet you guys told me that I was a scammer. Where, girl? Where? How? How do you think that I scammed you? I understood that I made mistakes. Sure. I didn't know what all I was planning. I didn't know what I was getting into. I trusted the wrong people, etc., etc., etc. I can go in through all the mistakes I've made many, many times. But like, scammer wasn't fair. Telling me to kill myself wasn't fair. Telling me I'm unworthy of life, not fucking fair. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't need your love because I'm gonna give it to myself. And I've transmuted, because I'm a fucking magician, bitch. I'm a magician. I have transmuted and am transmuting my pain back into power. You are watching me transcend myself, and you will continue to. Because why? It's magnetic. It's who I am. And I'm tired of playing it safe. I'm tired of living in pain. I'm tired of suffering. I don't care about your opinions. I don't care about your comments, your views, your whatever, your meanness. I care about your love and your compassion, and I'll give it to you because no one gave it to me. But like, the opinions of others only hold you back. It's taken me a long time to learn that as a scared little small town gay boy learning himself and the world. It ain't easy out here. It ain't fucking easy. And the people that you think that are your friends or your idols or that you look up to, they might just turn on you because it's easier and throw you to the wolves. And you better learn how to fight for yourself, or those wolves will eat you alive. I was pretty damn close. There were moments of complete darkness and abysmal hope, sitting in the closet with a shotgun in my mouth. And there were times that I wanted to write notes to Tana and be like, you know, if I pull this trigger right now, it's your fault. If I pull my trigger right now, it's the internet's fault. But you know what? I'm still fucking here, babe. And why? Because I didn't give up on myself and I continued to work hard. And last year, I don't even want to tell you how much money I made because it'll piss you off. But like, I never gave up on myself, and I'm not going to ever, because there's only one person that has your back. It's you. And it was so like, I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it because that's not gonna get me anywhere. And I've done that for 5 fucking years. It was just so fucked up for the internet to treat me that way. And I hope that this video allows me to, like, I guess subconsciously release it and step into my energy and my confidence and my power. I should not be scared of that. I am a little scared of it because it requires change and action, and like, you have to actually change the things in your life. You can't just like talk about it. You actually have to change them once you recognize that they require change. Especially when you're someone like me who thinks action is, you know, movement and progress and the way of life. And yeah, and I've been scared of change for a long time, and I felt really sorry for myself and I saw no hope. Also, again, I'm sorry, world, for the version of me that I was before, because I was fucked up. I was fucked up, but that's only because the world fucked me over and I didn't have resources for help. I didn't have anyone. I only had myself and my inner mind and my darkness, which has taken me a lot of time to get through. And I'm proud of myself for the person that I'm becoming. I really am. And I'm probably proud of most of you that aren't evil, that still pull yourself up every day and say, I'm not going to give up today, because you literally deserve an award for just waking up, because it's fucking hard out here. We're all human beings, but I'm feeling very emotional all of a sudden, but we're all human beings just bumping into each other constantly and like trying our best to not hurt each other. And I feel that like when you just take out pain, everyone doesn't have ill intent, right? But what happened with TanaCon showed me people's, I mean, I can fucking see everything now because I've been through it all. I can see your pain. I can see your trauma. I can see your excitement. I can see your willpower. I can see your insecurities. I can see your confidence. I can see all the pieces of you because I've seen all the pieces of myself, frankly, and I had to reconstruct myself from ground zero, from addicted to drugs every day and not having a reason to live to, I literally couldn't even pack a suitcase, to rediscovering my confidence and who I am. And so I see you. And I want to tell you that it's okay, baby. It's okay. And never give up on yourself. And you deserve an award just for waking up, because it is fucking hard out here. It's hard to do the right thing. It's hard to be the good person. It's hard to not hurt other people. It's hard to like take action. It's hard to be productive. It's hard to make money. It's hard to do, well, it's hard to do a lot of things, right? And I'm sorry that it's been so hard for you. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. And so I reclaim all the power that I gave away to all the comments and all the bullshit and all the opinions of other people and all the pain. I take it all and I reclaim everything from it that I can. And I keep trying every day to be the best version of myself. And I'm not going to give up. I'm still not healed. I don't think healing's ever a thing, or like healed is ever a thing, but I'm still healing. And I hope you guys keep coming on this journey with me, because I don't know where it's going to take, but I know that I'm rediscovering myself and I'm starting to fall in love with who I'm becoming. And I fucking want to help you guys, because I have been through the darkest pits of hell. Hell was my existence. And now my reality is starting to look a lot more like heaven. And I can show you how to get there. Most of the time it's your own beliefs. And I've had the darkest fucking beliefs ever. And I've been so confused about who I am. And I'm rediscovering who I am now. And not because of the help of anyone but myself, really. And low key, I waited for so long for Tana to say, I'm sorry, which it never comes. It never comes. So I guess I release you, Tana, from this bond. And I forgive you, because I actually don't think you knew any better. I do think you should take accountability at some point, internally or externally, which I have no way of knowing. However, I'm done waiting for you to like give me permission to do whatever the fuck I thought that I needed, because I don't need it. And I love you, sister. Still, after all this, I care about you as a human being on this planet, and I love you. And I'm sorry for the mistakes I made. I was a kid, and I tried my best, and I tried to make your dreams come true, and I tried to impress you, because I wanted you to be proud of me. I wanted you to love me. I wanted you to be like, great job, Michael. And that was wrong of me. I should need someone else to make me feel proud. And I'm sorry that I did. I'm sorry for all the bad things. And I'm sorry to the world for all the previous versions of myself that were weak, dark, traumatizing, trauma-ridden, hurting other people, hurt people. And so I'm sorry for that. I'm doing better. I'm going to continue to do better, keep trying to do better, keep pushing forward, and never give up. And with that, I just want to say I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Peace, love, and blessings, I guess.